girl, it's snowing. Wow. The sun's coming out. It's snowing. Alright, we're leaving this site. It was amazing, but it was so cold with just the temps being down in the low 40s with the wind chill. It was just, and the wind was just non-stop. Like my nose is red. I'm gonna try to find something with a little bit more shelter, but still the sun. But the mountain peaks did get some snow. It's a little cloud covered right now, but I'll try to show them to you here in just a second. But we're gonna go into town and get some groceries and set up for the next couple of days. I absolutely love this spot. It's one of my favorite spots I've been to so far. But like I said, the wind is just, it's just too much, especially when you live in your car and you rely on being outside, and it's just really hard to cook dinner and all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna find a new place, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Sunrise mixed in with those nose prints. We survived another cold evening, and the dogs are fine. I was a little chilly, but we're inside the car getting warm now, so yeah, things seem to be going pretty well. Got the most glorious sunrise. It's not picking up, but whew. So like the temperatures like got warmer first thing this morning, then dropped, and then they're getting warmer again. So it's we're in the cold streak right now. I mean, it's only 30 degrees, but yeah. I love winter. So I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it looks like the National Forest is doing a burn. I've seen National Forest trucks all day the last couple of days that I've been here, and it is like serious smoky smell. Like last night I thought someone had a campfire, and today I've got a headache, so I'm gonna try to stick it out, but I might have to find another place to camp, because if this headache gets any worse, I mean, it's a planned burn. It's not like it's a wildfire or anything, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be, but yeah. I love the smell of campfire, but not when it gives me a headache, so we'll see. Make some breakfast. But can I just take a second to praise Jesus? It's not windy, and even though it's like 37 to 39 degrees, it's not even cold because the sun's out and the wind's not blowing. This is the first time this whole week, so for like the last 5 days, it has not been windy. So I'm gonna celebrate by making some breakfast, because I can actually get the propane lit and stove, you know, going, and drink some kombucha. I probably should fix this mop though. Yeah. Look how dirty this got with all the wind. Gotta clean this up. Alright, I'm clean clothes and everything except for the face, the hair. So I boiled some water because it's quite cold. We're gonna wash my mop using a microfiber towel. It's supposed to quick dry. So I thought it'd be perfect for this type of situation. Now that my warm water has gone cold. I am now quite cold, so we're gonna put the jacket back on. Oh, it feels so good to be in clean clothes, to be clean. Yeah. So I'm kind of disappointed. I went to Walmart and I bought these blossom breeches, as my dad calls them, and I think I've worn them in like 4 videos in a row. Anyways, I went back to Walmart to buy more because like they're the softest, most comfortable material. And I bought some brown one or some black ones, and then I bought some like 1980s print. Well, the black ones I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't realize they had holes in them. So that's a bummer, but hey, at least I'm looking good. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, the 1980s ones were like $2, so it's a bit cloudy today, and the snow's just about melted off the top of those peaks, so it is definitely getting warmer, but it's still cold. It's fall. But I've made some hot tea. Oh, that's so good. Cheers to being clean. Woohoo! What you barking at? Guess they all wanted to hang out inside with me. So, I'm about to crack open a beer. Well, I am all cleaned up and it feels amazing. It's a very dusty place though, so my brand new clean pants are getting dirty, but that's okay. The sun has not really come out today. It's been very overcast. It's trying to peek through this cloud right here. But it's been enough to charge my jackeries, so no complaints. It's actually a really nice day. I really don't need all this winter gear, but you know, I'm retaining the heat for tonight. Yep. Snow is just about gone on the peaks behind me, but it is absolutely glorious here. I'm really looking forward to the next 6 or so days in this area. I'm gonna have to go into town here in a couple of days. I'm almost out of water, and there's not really a natural water source around here. I could go up to the river up the ways about 20 minutes or so. So I may end up doing that because I'm going to be going to another campsite here soon, but yeah. So I thought I'd take a second to answer one of the most common questions that I'm getting right now, and that's, do I like this setup better than my truck camper? Honestly, it is way too soon for me to actually make that judgment. I lived in the truck camper for 6+ months, and I've only been in this for about a month. So I'm still getting the hang of things. I have to say there's definitely some pros and some cons to living in this versus a truck camper. Some of the pros are I can go anywhere I want. I have a smaller footprint, so I can fit in different places. And it's a lot more fun to do the 4Runner, because I'm getting a lot of work done here in the next couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to that. One of the downsides is the space. So I've got space, but it's very crammed space. So I rely heavily on the outdoors, and since the temperatures are getting colder and colder, and I'm getting snowstorms here and there, it definitely has presented itself with a challenge. I do not plan to stay in Colorado for the winter, which is another common question that I'm getting. What am I doing for the winter? I haven't really decided a whole lot. I do know that I'm going back to San Diego for a period of time during the winter months. I have family out there. I'm originally from San Diego, so I'm going to go see some of my friends and family out there. As far as my route, I kind of learned that you just don't really make a plan, because every time I do make a plan, I end up changing it drastically. So I just kind of go by the seat of my pants, and whatever feels right is what I do. Now, to kind of go back to, do I like this better? You know, it's definitely got its pros and its cons. You know, when it was like super windy and cold and sleety and snowy the last few days, it was kind of a bummer being crammed inside of the camper, or excuse me, inside of the cab or the tent. Whereas in a truck camper, we were still crammed, but I had a little bit of headroom. I could actually stand up, I could stretch. I could also bathe myself in private outside of the weather. Now, I'm not saying that I have warmer water or whatever in any which situation, because I still have the same system where I can heat up my water or I can not heat up my water. But I don't have a private place to do it. So like if it's like super cold and windy outside, I'm not going to want to wash my hair because I don't want to get water inside of my car or inside of the tent, and plus I have 3 dogs inside there with me, so space is definitely more limited. But on days like today, which is the majority of the time, it's actually wonderful. Like I can let the dogs in and out. I've got the hatch open, they can run around. I can wash my hair. I'm actually getting kind of warm right now with this setup, so you know, like days like today, I definitely prefer the 4Runner over the truck camper. It forces me to get outside more and to enjoy what's behind me. So one of the things I did when I was in the truck camper is I kind of got stuck inside. You know, even though I was going to different places, I had a couch, I had a bed, I had everything inside. There was really no reason to go outside except for to walk the dogs. You know, I kind of fell into that rhythm where I wasn't really enjoying the outdoors as much as I really wanted to. So like with this lifestyle, I'm definitely enjoying the outdoors more. But overall, it's too soon to tell. But I will say I'm having a really good time in the 4Runner. I am starting to get the hang of it. I'm starting to get the ins and outs. And the dogs are actually also starting to figure things out, which is a big bonus. They go up and down that ramp with no problems now. And I think one of the things that really helped that setup is I got a rubber mat and I cut it and got zip ties and I clamp it to the ladder so that they have something that grips, that gives, so that they can go up and down the ramp with ease. And that's definitely made an improvement. A few of you have suggested that I do a wooden platform or some sort, and I almost did that. I went to the hardware store to get some wood cut, and I just realized it was just too heavy, and I didn't really have a whole lot of room for stuff like that. So I know I could have shoved it underneath the mattress and stuff, but you know, weight is definitely a concern. I already have the 4Runner lag, which I won't for much longer, but you know, I definitely am trying to conserve my weight here, and so the rubber mat seems to be doing really good, and all the dogs seem to go up and down it with no problems now. No more jumping off the tents, nothing like that. Everybody's calm and collected. Everybody actually really enjoys going up in the tent now. So like even in the middle of the day, if we just want to go up there and chill, I can get all 3 of the dogs up there with no problem. So that kind of is where I'm at with this whole, do I like the 4Runner better than the truck camper? Like I said, it's too soon to tell, but I'm definitely enjoying it. But I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys. There are some cons to this lifestyle. So that's one thing I try to do on this channel, is be as real with you as possible. So if you have any other questions for me about what I'm doing, drop them in the comments box below. I'd love to answer them, and I'd love to hear from you all. All right, y'all, I'm going to get back to what I'm doing, but I'll talk to you soon. I spoke too soon about the wind. It's literally like knocking the whole 4Runner back and forth. How did I end up here? Falling in the cracks of the seats with my neck all tangled like this. His eyeball.